Needless to say, I'm out of the van right now. Took me a little while to set this camera up because I had to, of course, use the phone and the GoPro app to actually set up the view. And it's not that great. I'm still got to work on it a little bit, but I thought I'd do a quick video. I'm in a hotel room. I think I mentioned that every couple of weeks and occasionally every week I'll spend the night in an inexpensive hotel room. This one is not as inexpensive as most. In fact, this one is about $100 for a night, and which is cool. I don't do this very often, and I get a chance to watch the internet TV. This particular hotel is internet TV, so I simply turn on Fail Army or Road Rage or yeah, I'm immature, and occasionally some music video. Just set it on a loop and then just sort of sit around in the bed and see what the chants and the YouTube algorithm sends around. In any case, I'm out of the van today. It's supposed to be relatively cold tonight. Not the reason I'm out of the van because this is a Friday night going into Saturday. I'm gonna be working Sunday. We get every 4 or 5 weeks we get a sort of a swing shift where I have to work second shift. So I'm gonna do that Sunday. I decided to leave a little bit early on Friday and come into this hotel room so I'd get the semblance of an entire weekend, if not the entire weekend. In any case, I'm just going to talk about the van life, and the reason I'm in the hotel room and the reason I don't feel bad is van life is not a religion. It is basically a lifestyle choice, and that's the way I choose to spend 93% of my time. I did take a break during the summer, like I said, because it was potentially deadly hot, and I'm not as young as I used to be, so it's not like heat prostration and heat stroke is going to be something I'm going to easily recover from. So I did spend a little time out of the van, and of course I've gotten AC. I had a generator AC, which I'm going to be using more next year. Because I'll put the big one back in, and just as a reserve for and I've got the zero breeze I told you about, which works reasonably well. I don't know if it's going to work when we get into those 100+ degrees, and that's when you're almost forced to use a traditional AC. Don't know how that's going to work. I might even have to consider a paid campground for the hottest months, say the July, August, and maybe a little bit into September or late June, July, August. So I might have to do a little pay in demand during that period of time. In any case, I just want to give you a quick shout. Show you show me in a setting you don't usually see. I don't often show my face, and when I do, I'm usually in the van without great lighting. So I thought I'd be in this hotel room without great lighting. I don't know why hotel rooms are so, well, I do know why, because light bills cost money. And this is an expensive hotel 3 or 4 days out of the week, but on the weekend it's reasonable. And I like the internet TV, so this is sort of a bonus, a break for me on occasion to just sort of sit around and watch this. I've also got my generator charging. I need to go out to the van and bring the other one in now that one's fully charged. So about a morning I will have both of them charged and go back in the van, with all of my auxiliary power. I was having a struggle with the van. I ran the generator 3 or 4 hours last night. The actual gas generator. I changed the oil because I had run it maybe 20 or 30% longer than I should have for the first run. So I drained the oil, put in some new oil. I think I put in some Briggs and Stratton 30 weight. Any 30 weight would do. I just bought that a long time ago and decided I would use it. In any case, just want to give you a quick rundown on what's going on. I'll be back in the van probably tomorrow, and we'll see how the cold weather is going to do. I've got to go buy a couple of, which I'll do in the morning. I'll go by Walmart and buy a couple more of those 1 pound canisters, because I'm using 1 pound canisters right now because it's not the heart of the winter. If we get into January, it looks like we're gonna have a series of those 20 degree or less Fahrenheit. You know, I don't know what's that, 4 or 5 degrees, 4 degrees Celsius, minus Celsius, something like that. Then I will, get the full, standard canister, because I'll be burning a lot of propane. And I don't think I mentioned, I've got 3 CO sensors in that vehicle. One by my head, one above my head, and then one in the front of the vehicle. So I do not want to be surprised. All right, I'll give you a quick rundown. This is a pretty rambling little speech, and I will see you back doing what I normally do. I love these fail videos. I'm watching a guy fall off. I don't know why I like this. Watching people potentially hurt themselves. I got my old Three Stooges fan. Love slapstick. As long as nobody gets hurt in the end, I don't care how devastating the occurrence is. It's funny. As long as nobody gets hurt. I'll talk to you later.